Hi guys, hey Cass. If you guys could, Cassie, can you give me some hearts to let me know how my volume is, please, my love? And if you can just comment and say hi so I can find myself in the feed, please let me be able to see comments. Oh, hey Cass, yay! There's a, there I am. Ha! Okay, just giving it a few minutes to get some people some opportunities to jump on. So in the meantime, while we're waiting, I invite you to just close your eyes. Drop into your breath, so feel into your body, focus on your feet. Soften your eyes and just really feel your in-breath coming in through your nose, and take a few rounds of breathing out through your mouth. Let me know where you guys are all from in the feed. Have a chat amongst yourselves. How beautiful is this sound? Give me some likes if you can hear this sound. Hi, Marianne. So introduce yourself, guys. Let me know where you are, who you are, where you're from in the comments. Hey, Deborah. See my beautiful instrument that I'm playing here. Can I see all the comments? And let me just cleanse and clear my space here. So jump on, don't be shy, say hi. Cleaning and cleansing my space using some beautiful Palo Santo before we get started. I'm so excited, I'm so happy to be here. Hey Carlene, so where are you guys from? I'm in Western Australia in a place called Geraldton in WA. So it's 6 o'clock here. Oh, there's 30 of us on, excellent. Jump on, say hi. I've been having some tech issues I'm not being able to see comments and stuff. So, hey Ren, oh, you're from New Zealand. I was in New Zealand in December. It is probably the most beautiful place I've ever been. And I've been to a lot of places. I've done a lot of traveling, so that's saying something. It's probably up there as far as scenic goes to Canada, I would say. Very, very beautiful. Hi Marianne, Melbourne. Newcastle, hey Leisha, hey Deb, Tamworth, oh beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My family is from New South Wales, actually Wollongong. Hey Layla, I'm from Narooma, you know Narooma, just down from you. So all my family, my friends, everyone is in Narooma, such a beautiful coastline. Okay, so welcome, 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 and welcome replay watchers. My name is Jessica Brown. I am the Energy Muse. This is my show, The Awaken Muse. Hey Tina, you're in the Perth Hills. Fellow WA in the house. Ha! I am an energy healer and an energy reader. I am a physical empath and I have a lot of dogs. Can you hear them? My husband's just come home, he can hear them. I'm a physical empath, so I feel energy on my body from what's going on in your body. And then I'm able to channel the stories behind that, that energy, that sensation. So yeah, I am a yoga and meditation teacher, a Reiki master. I have studied kinesiology, I have studied shamanic breathwork. I am a holistic counselor. Yeah, so I've done quite a lot of stuff and studies in this area of this holistic kind of area of metaphysical studies. Always studying. Hey Nat, hey Johnny. So, hey Stace, Geraldton represent. Word. Jody, chuck us a picture of your dog, please. My dog is here. I have 4. So yeah, 4 dogs. So, let's get started. I should have turned my light on. Actually, one sec. So now I'll actually be able to see. So if you would like a card, then just pop a question for me in the comments or in the feed. Tarot works much better with questions, but general guidance is fine. And I'll usually feel into your energy body anyway, but if you'd like a body scan, throw that out there, throw that in there as well. Out there, in there, put it somewhere. Hopefully I'll pick it up. And let's get started. Johnny says you have a great aura around you. Oh, thank you, my love. That is very, very nice. Okay, let's get started. So who would like a reading? So Cassie says, am I aligned with my purpose? I'm kicking Cassie up because she was first on my feed. Cassie O'Reilly, am I aligned with my purpose? Am I aligned with my purpose? Cassie O'Reilly. I'm getting from my guides, I'm getting a very clear, yes, you are aligned with your purpose, but I'm also feeling that you need to kind of let go of the holding on or the pushing and the forcing of the purpose. For you, it's going to work much better for you if you relax into a state of allowing. You know, you're very busy doing, being a mother, a wife, and things like that I'm feeling into. So it's just about, you know, creating. For you, I feel that there's, you know, you're very busy at the moment. So there's not a lot of time and not a lot of space for you to be open to feeling into what's coming in for you. So I want you to let go of the pushing, let go of that desperate kind, not desperate, but that need to know and that need to get things moving right now. So it's like, just simply, right now I don't feel is the time for you to be making, let me just pin this comment. Pinned comment. So Cassie, right now isn't the time for you to be doing anything massive or making any new changes or doing anything like that. I feel like you don't have enough, there's not enough energetic room for you to really sink your teeth into something really, really juicy and really, really good. But having said that, I do see that you are in alignment with your purpose, but it's just not the right time now. And as I look at your cards, Cass, the first card I'm feeling into, or the first card I see, is the Star. And this is a really, really, really beautiful card for actually letting you know that you are aligned with your purpose and you are being divinely guided by your guides, by your emissaries. You're on the right path. Life is really, really good for you right now. This is actually like a good luck card. And as I'm looking at this and I'm feeling into your energy, I'm really drawn into the big star. So this for me feels like this is your solar plexus. This is your, you guys can't see. So this is this beautiful energy center here where it's kind of like the energy center of the sun. The sun is beaming out of your solar plexus. This is where our motivation is. This is where our drive is. This is an action-orientated energy center. It's all about fire. So you are aligned with your purpose, and this is a really, really beautiful, heart-centered purpose. It's a very, it kind of feels very high vibrational. It kind of feels, as I'm looking at this card and I'm feeling into the energy, I'm looking at the flowers, I'm looking at the earth. So I'm wondering if it's around plant medicine, if it's around energy work and stuff like that, because it does feel very high vibrational for me. And it's so interesting that the next card that comes after that is the Page of Wands. Okay, so Page of Wands, it's like the start of action happening. The Wands is the fire energy. It's your Aries, it's your Sagittarius, it's your Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So yep, you're definitely aligned, and yep, there is going to be new opportunities coming into you because this is where your passion sits. The Wands is all about passion. It's all about creation. It's all about making things happen, but it's just not right now. Notice how that's in the kind of future, in the future card. So I'm just going to do a confirmation around that for you. Would not let me post a photo of my dog. Oh, Jody, how rude is that? Good. Good, 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 good. Wow, love it. Look what actually flew out of the deck. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, this is so good. So confirmation card cast around this reading for you. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is that earth energy, right? It's that, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energy. So this is coming out after these two cards here. So the Pentacles is that grounding energy. So yep, you're aligned. Yep, it's going to happen. But Pentacles energy is slow, slow moving. It's sowing the seeds of intention so that it can be birthed down, out through your base and into the 3D. So this is the card about new opportunities and birthing new ideas into the 3D. So yeah, this is all lining up for you absolutely beautifully, Cass. But as I was feeling, it's not the right time right now. But you're definitely aligned and I definitely feel and see it happening. Okay, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that aligned. Feel free, please, to give me some hearts if that resonated, or give me some hearts if you're feeling into the vibe. The other thing is to talk in the feed and give me some feedback. I love it, I love it, I love it. Thank you, Cass. Disclaimer, Cass says, you are amazing. Thank you, Jess. Time to relax a bit. Chill the fuck out now, Cass. Yes, that's exactly right. So we're kind of feeling like, I feel like as a collective, I just want to say as well, I'm loving the hearts. I'm loving the hearts. When I channel, I talk really quick. Well, actually, I talk really quick anyway. So when I'm channeling, it's like, so record this and then play it back in slow-mo and then I'll sound normal. Okay, who we got? So Stacey Bridgman, why has this person come into my life? Stacey Bridgman. I'm going to pin that comment. So also too, I just want to say that the way I read the comments, the way I choose who I'm reading, there's no rhyme or reason. It's who lights up for me. Okay, so I'll scroll up and down the feed. So if you were on early, don't think that I've missed you if I'm scrolling back. But I want you to know that a lot of the time, messages that come through for someone, so just say for Cass, I reckon that in this feed, because we're a collective energy, right? This is a collective vibration. The message will be meant for more than one person in this feed. Okay, so hang around because I'm going to do a group card at the end. But I want you to know that if a message is feeling familiar to you or if a message is really resonating, then the message is for you as well. That's why at the start of the feed, I get you to really feel into your feed, connect into your breath through your body. So we're really feeling into our heart space. So you're inviting the energy in for the questions or for the answers to resonate with you, if that makes sense. Hi, Carly Jane. Hey, Katina. Good evening there, Chickadee. Would love a card, please. Okay, Katina, you are next because you called me Chickadee. Okay, I'm just going to pin you. Okay, Stacey Bridgman. Why has this person come into my life? Okay. Stacey Bridgman. Why has this person come into my life? And I'm feeling and I'm hearing very clearly from my guides because there's a lesson in this for you. There's a big lesson in this for you. It's also karmic. I'm getting karmic connections. I'm getting karmic lessons. And I'm getting that this person is part of your soul family, actually. Why am I feeling negative connotations around this person coming into your life? I'm feeling your butterflies and your stomach, love. Increased awareness is what your guides are wanting you to hear right now. Increased awareness, particularly around this situation, particularly around this person. So the card that's come out for you is the World, and it is so when we have the World, this is like the ending of a cycle, right? It's actually a kind of karmic card as well, so it's really interesting that this has come out. But what it's done is it's come out in the reverse. Okay, so that kind of feels like, why has this person come into my life? There's a lesson for it in you. There's a lesson for this relationship. There's a lesson for this connection. So it's like not about looking at exactly the person in front of you in 3D form. It's about feeling into the way that that person makes you feel, feeling into your triggers, noticing your emotional connections, attachments, and feelings around the relationship you have with this person. It's upside down, so it doesn't feel like it's a high vibration, Stacey. It feels like it's kind of like, I don't want to say negative, but there's a bit of shadow stuff coming through there. This person kind of feels that they're in their ego a lot, and they are actually in their shadow side quite a bit. It feels like they're really disconnected from their physical body. So there might be some emotional stuff going on for them as well, emotional issues and things like that. But the word disconnection is really coming strongly through for this person that's in your life, this energy person. The other card that's coming out after that is the Nine of Pentacles, and she is in reverse. So when she is in her upright, this is kind of like, to me, the cousin of the Empress. You know, she's beautiful, she's grounded, she's connected, she's at one with Mother Nature. She is abundant in all forms. The Pentacles are about abundance in all forms, right? Not just in the 3D money form. Abundance in all forms. So this is the reverse. So I feel like this is you. I feel like this person is having this effect on you, and it's not a positive effect. I'm also being guided for you to be careful of your physical health. I'm feeling that you need to move more. I'm feeling into your hips, Stacey, and I'm feeling tension and stress around your hips. It feels emotional to me. So this situation is causing an emotional stress and tension, but it's showing up in your physical body. So I need you to walk, I need you to run, I need you to move your hips, I need you to do some yoga, I need you to do some breath work, I need you to do some meditation to release and clear this energy, Stacey. Okay, let me know if this is resonating. Yeah, it's but I need you to know, and I want you to know that there is there's growth in this. There's growth in every experience we have, right? There's growth and expansion in every single thing that is gifted to us. Nothing's ever negative when we've done the work and we can see the shadow side of it. And have a look at this. So this is coming out in the reverse. Nine of Cups. Can you see that? Okay, now look at that. So when we're in the upright of the Nine of Cups, that's our guy in the original Rider-Waite Tarot, and he's kind of sitting back like this, and he's like pretty happy with himself. He has done the hard work, he's done the yards, he has got his cake and he's eaten it too, like metaphorically. Actually, it's quite big in the tarot too. But he's got his abode behind him. He is fulfilled. His cups are full, and there's 9 of them. So he's in abundance, of emotional abundance, of like all kind of abundance. But excuse me, this is in the reverse. So what you can see as we look at it, you're literally falling to the earth. So there's aspects of ungrounding, and that's why I can feel your hips as well, okay? There's aspects of ungrounding, so that's that connection I'm feeling into your hips as well, that Muladhara chakra energy. Ground it, ground it, ground it. But see here, completely ungrounded. But the thing is with you, Stacey, as well, you know, you tend to give a lot to everybody. You know, I feel that you're very heart-centered. I feel that you're a very, emotionally connected lady, and I feel that you feel very connected to your family as well. There feels like strong family bonds to you. So I feel because the Nine of Cups has come out as well as the Nine of Pentacles, there's an ending happening around you as well, but there's also something going on around your family. So maybe there's a disconnection from family members there, because this is what I'm feeling into this energy as well. But this is also saying it's time to fill your cup up, okay? It's time to put the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. It's time to put the Nine of Cups in the upright. And then when we do that, what you'll start to see is you'll see the world coming into the upright position too. Okay, so everything's a little bit in its shadow for you at the moment. Everything's a little bit topsy-turvy, a bit upside down, and a little bit ungrounded and unsettled. Okay, so just sit back into your heart. Breathe into your body, ground that energy, and know that whatever's going on and wherever this person's come into your life, it's for your emotional growth. It's got nothing to do with that person. This is all about you. Resist the urge to project your emotions onto this person. That's what the Nine of Cups upside down is also saying. You know, own your emotions, own your feelings with empathy and compassion toward that person, but this is about you. This is amazing opportunity for growth and expansion for you, Stacey Bridgman. Okay, Katina. Good evening, Chickadee. Okay, I hope that resonated. Hit me with some comments. Hey, Lynette. Oh, from Perth, WA. Hey, girl. I see you. B. Do. Oh, I love that name. You're next, B. B. Do. Actually, I'm not going to unpin. B. Do. Okay. Katina can't even pronounce that. Gina Kalapalala. Sorry. Butchered your name. Katina. Now remember, guys, general questions, give general answers. Specific questions, give more specific. Stacy says, oh my God, Jess, you are spot on. Let me have a look. Ah, you're gone. Oh my God, Jess, spot on, Jess. Thank you so much. Amazing. Oh, I love you, girl. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, Katina. Oh, girl, I'm feeling into your anxiety, babe. So there's a bit of stress there, there's a bit of tension in the body, and where I'm feeling it for you is kind of right about here. I don't feel it super intense, but it's there. I need you to take a nice deep breath in and then a breath out. Focus on your feet, ground. We're really all, it's as a collective, everybody's quite ungrounded at the moment because of what's going on in the world. It's kind of a bit fucked up. Oh, I'm actually on the wrong deck here. How interesting. I feel like I need to stick with this deck for you. I'm not actually as familiar with that Light Seers deck, so I only use it as a confirmation card, but hey, let's have a look at what's come out. So Katina, good evening. Chickadee would love a card, please. Okay, my love, the card that's come out for you is the Death card. Have a look at that. Okay, can you guys see that card there? Beautiful card. So I feel like we're in Scorpio energy here, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the Death card, I really love this card. Like, a lot of people get freaked out and scared by this card, but it's about like it's an opportunity for releasing the old and allowing the new to come in. It's like it says here, it's a complete and utter rebirth. So something going on for you in your life at the moment, Katina, that it's kind of, you've been holding on to it for too long. And you'll notice that in this card, and as I'm looking into it, because that's where my intuition is really guiding me, is into the center of this card, where I see a beautiful, bright, shining light. I see the bright, shining light, and it's taking me to that energy of the Star card that I had for Cassie. It's all about divine guidance, all about, trusting in, universal energy and universal connection and knowing that it's going to be all right. But there needs to be a releasing of an old situation, a removing and a death of an old way of thinking, maybe the death of an old, it feels relationship-like to me, Katina. I'm feeling into your left hip. It's really, really getting sore as I'm talking to you. So I feel it's kind of right about here. So the thing is too, if you're not actually feeling the energy when I pick it up in my body, it doesn't mean that, that it's not going to be coming, because I'm feeling it in your aura, I'm feeling it in your energy body, and if it's not on your physical body yet, it will be coming there soon if you're not going to release this stuck energy. I'm wondering what your relationship is like with your mother, Katina. I'm wondering what the relationship like is with, if it's not your mother, it's an energy similar to that of like a mother energy, like a female around you that is kind of overbearing. The energy feels overbearing, it feels manipulative, and it feels a little bit conceited as well. Okay, so I'm wondering what your relationship like is with your mother. If it's not your mother, maybe it's an older sibling or a girlfriend, or there's a situation, there's an energy there that needs to go. For you, Katina, there's some reason I feel like you hold on to relationships and you hold on to energy for too long. There's this kind of like, I don't want to say neediness in you because that sounds like shadow, but hello, let's be real. We all have an aspect of neediness in us to some degree. So I feel like that you need to be reminded that you do hold on to relationships, to situations, and to energies too long because they feel really familiar to you. They feel really kind of in a bit of a fucked up way. We can feel when we hold on to our things that aren't really high vibrational, it can feel comforting for us because we're used to that energy and that feeling. So I want you to know that I'm picking up on that. Some yoga to help release this. So even some extension work, some folding work, even some twisting, some lateral movement will be really, really good to help release and remove that energy. And then I'm I've got the Eight of Pentacles for you. So this is about your work. This is about Hey, Crystal Jane, it's about kind of like the slogging away card, but this work is kind of like, it's not, I hate my job kind of work. It's like, you know, it's kind of enjoyable. It's something that you're familiar with. It's something that you've done before, or it might be something that you used to do that you're returning to, that you haven't had to use or utilize for a long time. It could even just be a hobby, but I want you to know that this energy feels really quite intense and heavy, and then this energy is around work. So if it is your work and your job, then this might be something, yeah, you're being told to focus on your work now. So once you release that energy, release that stale, sort of stagnant feel, come back and focus on your work, you know, focus on where your joy is, because I feel like you enjoy working. I feel like it's kind of like, you know, where you, how you identify yourself, or, yeah, to me it feels like it's quite a big part of your, of how you see yourself or how you like to be seen. Is through your work. I'm wondering what you do as a profession. And actually it's interesting because I'm feeling into that medicine, that little bowl there with the, what's that called? Meta and porcel? No. Oh, that's not right. Morsel and, oh, you can tell I'm no chef. You know, morsel and whatever that's called. I'm feeling into that. So I'm wondering if you, if you're not in medicine, if you make things, create things, or if you're even in cooking or whatever. But yeah, I feel that. And interesting, the Empress cards come out in the reverse. So that's so interesting. The Empress card is about, so when we're in that energy of the Virgo, we're in that energy of, Empress. It's like you're grounded. Also too, she is in her first trimester of pregnancy here. So there might be with your work and with your job, there could be, when this is in the upright, it's about birthing new ideas, but being grounded, being in your element. You know, this is the mother hen of the tarot, but this is in the reverse. Okay, so this situation is kind of taking your power away, and you're being told to step up a little bit more, focus on your career, focus on your job, focus on things that actually bring you joy. And then we'll take that energy of the Empress and we're going to bring that into the upright, because there's stagnation there. It's like you're wanting something to happen, you're wanting a new idea to be birthed, but you know, you're sitting with it too long. You're kind of, yeah, you're not allowing it to come into the upright, and you're not allowing it to be expressed and brought into the world. But if you're not wanting a, I would also because I've got death and rebirth, I just be careful if you're not wanting to have any children at the moment. I would just be cautious around fertility and around pregnancy. Okay, that's just something I'm throwing in there for you, because that is a pregnancy card. Okay, Katina, I hope that helped. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, give Katina some hearts for me, please. You know, we put ourselves out there when we step up in here and we ask for a reading, don't we? So, so give us some hearts. Chat amongst yourself in the feed. Oh, Mortar and Pestle. Thanks, Johnny. Okay, Johnny's next. Johnny was up last week. Johnny Retro. Okay, so B. Where are you, babe? There she is. Now, B, what were you after? Katina says, oh my God, yes, you are tripping me out. Wow, and thank you. Oh, I just got goosebumps. No, thank you, my love. And thank you so much for allowing me to read you. B, babe, what is it that you're after? Let's have a look. B, dew. I know a dew in Geraldton. B, dew. What is it that B needs to hear? So if you guys don't put a question, then I literally kind of just say to my guides, what is it that B dew needs to hear right now? What is it that B dew needs to hear right now? So B, I'm feeling some issues with your base chakra. I'm feeling there's some stuff going on with your digestion maybe a little bit here as well. Some bloating and stuff like that happening in your stomach area. I feel like you're holding on to, there's some stuff with your personal power, I feel, that is being a little bit dulled at the moment. Just a general card, honey's fine. Probably one of my relatives in Geraldton. Have you got relatives in Geraldton? Do you know Sue? Is that one of your relatives? You'd be very lucky if it is. She's a beautiful woman. Okay, B. I've got to stick with you, otherwise I'm going to get into her energy. B, do you? I love your name because that's my favourite fish. And my dogs. Okay, just a general reading. There's a little bit of anxiety there for you, B. A little bit of going up into your heart chakra there. There's a little bit of energy in your heart space that could be connected to be released. These are beautiful cards. What is going on for you? King of Wands. You know what's so interesting? You know how I was talking about when I was feeling into your energy and I'm feeling into your stomach? And you know how that's about your fire? That's about literally the sun is sitting in our stomach, that fire energy. You got 2 fire cards, girl. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. King of Wands, girl, you are in charge. And it's interesting that I'm feeling like your personal power is being leaked. I feel like your personal power is being kind of dulled a little bit. But have a look at this. This is you stepping right up into your personal power. This is you. You're the king of you're the king of the fire. This is your business. This is your passion. This is your purpose. This is you in your domain. This is fire energy. So this is a love of travel. This is excitement. This is a love. This is, hard to sit still, hard to kind of ground your energy. This is you. You're the one that makes shit happen in the tarot. You're the one that gets everything moving. You're fun, you're fast-paced, and you're the life of the party. We love the King of Wands. The thing about you with just be careful on that shadow aspect is you can burn yourself out. You can get in a little bit of, you can sort of sink into a little bit of, if stuff isn't happening the way that you want things to happen, you can become a little bit moody and a little bit despondent somewhat. It's kind of like if you don't get your way, it's either your way or the highway. So I want you to be acknowledging those aspects of, I'm feeling into your energy as I'm in this card. So if those that are watching are like, they aren't the traits of a wand, I'm like, I don't give a shit. These are the traits of the do. Okay, so, but this is where I want you to, I'm feeling, and as I'm looking at that, I'm looking at this behind it, and I'm feeling a timeline. It feels like you've got something that you want happening, but you're wanting to know, or it feels like there's a timeline. Okay. Because that to me looks like a ruler, and it's like I'm measuring something. I'm measuring time, I'm measuring distance, I'm measuring how long something is going to last or how long I have to wait for something. The other side of the King of Wands too for you is that impatience, that instant gratification, that need to get it and do it right now. So you're being told to be patient. And I'm also feeling into your left hand stomach, but down the side a little bit, kind of like nearly where the ovaries are. So I'm wondering if this is I'm wondering what's going on with the creative energies, because this is around your creative energy center as well. So I'm feeling like maybe you're rushing into something, or a true Scorpion. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Johnny. Okay, but whatever it is that you've got cooking up, or whatever it is that's going on, there is a lot of, so the card here is a victory. It's like, this is a really great card to receive in the tarot, but it's also the card that's like, you don't need external validation to know that you're doing the right thing, that you're on the right path, that you got this sorted. You kind of know that within yourself. It's like you don't need other people to validate what you're doing. You don't need to have the accolades and the praise from everybody around you like a lot of people do need. You've got this and you're on your path. You can see that as I'm looking at this, and I can see the horse looking back on the king. It's like, yep, you've got this. You're owning it. You're your own boss. Okay. I'm just going to give you do a confirmation card for you, B. I feel like you're like your dad, okay? I feel like you have got similar energy to your father there. Your father, I'm wondering about the relationship with the father. And it's interesting, so Ace of Wands has come out. So let's have a look at this amazingly beautiful card. So the thing is with this card, and it's like I was, it's like, if you're not sure what's going on, like if you're not sure where this is headed, there's going to be something coming for you in the future that's going to be like that aha moment. It's literally going to drop in, and you're going to be like, that's what I need to do around my career. That's what I need to do around my passion and my purpose. And you're going to feel and find into that. But if you're not sure of the direction that you're going in now, it's going to come down a little bit later down the track. But I really feel that, you've got this. You're in no hurry, really. It's like, I feel like for you though, you move a little bit back and forth. You can sometimes become a little bit like, I want to do this, but I want to do that. There's a little bit of confusion in your energy about what's going on or where you want to go. So I feel that you need to ground that energy quite a bit. But the horse is always a really positive sign in the tarot, and it's moving and directing towards a new idea coming in. This is about communication as well. So it's about, just knowing that, new ideas, opening up to new ideas and allowing them to come through. Clear communication too for you. So I hope that helped B. Okay, let's go to Johnny Retro. Oh, Johnny, have you got a question? Oh, I just dropped a card. Have you got a question or... Melanie, hi from the UK. Hey, Leslie. So let everybody know where you're from. And Jody says, amazing imagery on that card. These cards are beautiful. They're the Light Seers Tarot. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? They're kind of like the updated, the hip and trendy version of the tarot. Jamie, early morning in the USA. Oh, career change, honey. Okay, let's have a look. So Johnny wants to know about career change. Okay, so what is it that Johnny needs to know about his career? Johnny, would you work in the arts or anything like that? I don't know why that's coming through. Working in the arts. You feel kind of, you feel expanded, you feel open to me, you feel like you've got a lot of cups energy in you actually. I don't know if you're any of the like Cancer, Pisces, or that kind of energy, but it does feel like you do have, you're quite intuitive. And I feel like I'm feeling energy in your hips. I'm feeling some energy stuck in your hips, particularly on your left-hand side. So I'm also caught into, have you got a sibling? Have you got a sister? Or an energy around you that is similar to that of a sister? So I'm wondering where or what's going on with that at the moment. It feels kind of stuck and stagnant in your energy, Johnny. Johnny, is what's going on in career change? Pisces, yeah, that's that water energy. So I do feel like you're quite intuitive. I feel like you are very driven though within your intuition. Sometimes Pisces can be really like airy-fairy, or they can be sort of a little bit in their own story too much, whereas you actually feel quite grounded. And it's not surprising that this card here has come out for you. So the tarot don't discriminate against sexes. So it's like, the female, although this is looking as a female, it is a... it's either masculine or feminine, but it's kind of like, this tells me that you're grounded, that you're intuitive, that you're connected to the earth, that you have an affinity to nature. But Johnny, I'm feeling some tension and stress down your neck. So this to me is where you hold on to your emotional stress. So I know emotional stress tends to be in those hips where I was feeling into, but I don't know, I feel like this is your work stress. It's like, I can't even really breathe around here. This energy is so tight and it's so kind of stagnant. I want you to kind of do some nice gentle neck stretches, and even just again like laying on that ball and feeling into the trigger points to release that stuck energy, that stagnant stuff here. It literally feels really, really, really hard. You actually really, really need a good deep massage to release that energy. But this is telling me right now that so you're very like, your position feels like where you are feels stable. It feels like financial. It feels like you've been there for quite a long time. So the pentacles are that slow moving energy, right? It's like, so when there's 9 of them, it's like, okay, you've been there a while. You've built this energy up. You haven't been, or it feels like you've been there for a while. So if you haven't physically, then to me, energetically, it feels like you have. It feels like it's a very grounded kind of job for you. And for you, I feel like you need more of an intuitive job. It feels like you need more movement. You need to be out and about more. Sitting at a desk or doing something like that isn't really going to work with your energy. It doesn't really feel as though it's, it kind of feels counterintuitive. I'm wondering if you've got a lot of air in your, maybe in your moon or your rising, because you feel very intelligent for me. You feel quite intellectual and you love a really, really good debate. I don't think I'd like to get into a debate with you because you kind of don't concede well to not getting your way when it comes to things. But the other thing is, I feel like you're so, open that you're able to see the shoe on the other foot. But yeah, this feels like it's your old job to me, and it feels like it's too grounded, it's a bit boring, it's too slow for you. You need something that's a little bit more fast paced and a little bit more expanded energetically. So the next card coming out for you is the Fool, okay? So the Fool is all about stepping into the unknown. It's all about taking that leap of faith and knowing that as you take that leap of faith, you're guided by the divine. You don't really care about, you're not worried about, fuck, what if this happens or what if that happens? It's like you just are going with it. But for you, Johnny, it's come out in the reverse, okay? So that tells me that you are like, you're running to the edge of the cliff to take the leap of faith, but then you're reverting back, and you're sitting back into that earth energy, that Taurus, Virgo, Cap energy. It's like you're being told we want to feel the energy. So the energy of the Fool is still there, right? But you're just not embodying it. You're embodying the energy of kind of like sitting back a little bit. So take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith, be open to new opportunities, because that's that energy of the Fool. And, when you feel and sink into that energy, that's the start of your journey. That is the start of you being on your way, and it's the start of you finding your path, finding your true passion, because I don't feel like you've found that yet. I feel like you are really like, okay, I'm not sure how old you are. I don't know if you're around 34 or something, but that's like you feel like you're around that age to me. So that's like whether you might be quite young, but quite a bit older or mature, energetically I'm feeling. But I'm like, yeah. And it's interesting. So once you step out, and I love this card for you. Once you trust and you get out of that energy of the Fool and you take that leap of faith, and then we turn the Fool upside down and we have it in the upright, because what's coming for you next is the Two of Swords. And this is where I was wondering if you had a lot of air energy in your charts, because this is all your air. This is your Libra, your Gemini, and your Scorpio. 55 but young spirit. You have a very, very young spirit. Honestly, you feel very young to me. You don't feel like you're 55 years old. So the Two of Swords in the upright is when we've got a decision to make, okay? It's a cognitive decision though. It's not like a super heavy decision. Our blindfold is on, and it's like we're kind of blinded by our own inner knowing. We're blinding ourselves through our cognitive discourse that we're like, okay, I'm making this harder for myself than it should be. You've got that in the reverse. So it means once you take that leap of faith, then the job or whatever it is that you're undecided about, you're going to know the right thing to make. You're going to know it's not going to be a hard decision, okay? So know that the Two of Swords is all about your cognitive thinking. It's like, it's not really that big a decision once you ground into your body and you take a leap of faith. So you're really being guided, Johnny, to listen into your intuition, because your intuition is your biggest teacher, it's your best friend, and it's your biggest guidance system, okay? I hope that was helpful. So basically, to wrap it up, it's like, listen to your intuition. Take the leap of faith. You know that nothing's going to happen when we're sitting in that sort of stuck, stale energy. And that's what that Nine of Pentacles feels like to me. It feels boring. For your job, it feels, a little bit stagnant. It feels stuck and it feels stale. Okay? So thank you, Johnny. I hope that was helpful. Christelle Tapper, what beautiful energy. Oh, thank you, my love. Okay, who is next? Let's have a look. I'm going to scroll back up the feed for those who joined me earlier. Chat amongst yourself, guys. Amazing. I love the way that everything is coming out from you. Oh, thank you, Irene. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Judy Stark says, many of the cards have been for me. Oh, that's beautiful, Judy. And like I was saying before, if you've just tuned in, if I don't get to you tonight, well, there's 57 of us, so it's probably likely I'm not going to get to all of you, but when you're grounded in your body and you're open through your heart, a lot of the messages are for the collective in the group. So stick around. I'm going to do a group card at the end of this reading. But you guys can catch me on my socials or www.theenergymuse.com.au if you'd like to dive deeper into another reading or into something a little bit more, or catch me on my socials, The Energy Muse or _Energy Muse. Debbie Ann Naylor, beautiful reading. Well, thank you. You're beautiful as well. Okay, let's have a look. Let me come all the way back up to the top. Jody Child, are you still with me, my love? Why am I shouting? Are you deaf? Actually, I'm deaf. As I am a group fitness teacher of 20 years, so I'm like, you know, I've killed my eardrums. My inner ear is on point, thanks to my clairaudience, but my outer ear is not on point. It is deaf. But Jody Child, I feel like you're a bit hard of hearing as well. Would love to know what you feel for my business. Jody Child, would love to know what you feel for my business. Honestly, it feels a little bit stale to me. It feels like, yeah, it feels like there's a missing component. There's something missing in your business. Why am I being shown flowers? I wonder why I'm being shown flowers, Jody. Have you been gifted flowers lately? Or this feels like flowers. Have you got an anniversary or something coming up? Or why am I being shown flowers? You are quite clairvoyant, Jody. I don't know if you're aware of that, if you're connected to that or not, but I'm feeling into clairvoyance here. Has someone passed around you recently? Or I don't know, I'm feeling into flowers and I'm feeling into funeral. This might be because I'm seeing a hearse. I'm actually seeing like a funeral car. I feel like this could be like the kind of death of your business, my love. How long have you had the business for? Why am I feeling and hearing the number 3? It feels like the stagnant, stuck energy in the business feels like it might be dying a little bit. That's probably exactly not what you want to hear, but that's kind of like the energy that I'm feeling into. Jody says yes. Yes to what, my beautiful girl? So Jode, this is the energy that I am feeling. I'm feeling into your stomach energy as well. So the Ace of Cups, right? So in the reverse. So when we're in the Ace of Cups, it's like, oh my God, it's the opening of the heart chakra. It's the love is pouring out of your cup. You are so full. Your cup is so full that it is pouring out. You've got love, you've got passion, you're so heart-centered. Everything is just being gifted to you and everything is amazing for you. Jody says 3 years of business. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. But babe, when I look at this card, it's like I'm really drawn into the color yellow. Okay, I'm drawn into your spiritual connection, but the thing is, it's empty. I feel like your cup, you can literally see your cup is empty. The spiritual, the love, the passion, everything is falling out of the cup. So this is around your business. I feel like it just isn't there anymore. The love isn't there. And then after that, there's like, there's legal. To me, justice can mean lots of different things, but I do feel like the business is going to be coming to an end because I'm seeing papers, I'm seeing legal documents, I'm seeing, kind of like something to do with your rent as well, like what's happening with your rent. Yeah, I just don't see it. But remember that again, sometimes we need to release and remove something for it to allow what you're supposed to be doing to come through. So this doesn't feel like, and of course the future is fluid. So that doesn't mean but this is the energy I'm feeling in the now moment. Okay. So that does make sense with, I'm feeling that kind of the burden and the heaviness of it. Guys, can you give me the time? I'm only allowed to be on here I'm supposed to be here for an hour. I'm feeling into a little bit of that heaviness and that energy. So again, like I said, time is fluid and you can cross correct when you could be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to really, really, really get back into my business. I'm going to feel back into my passion. I'm going to do everything I can, blah, 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 blah. And then that's course correcting. That will change. But the energy I'm feeling in the now, no. And the fact that I'm feeling that hearse car, I'm seeing the flowers. It's like, yeah, I just don't see that. I do see it coming to an end. And you know what? The King of Swords is coming through. The King of Swords. So this is, I feel like this is this is to do with your business as well. It's like, because usually when a court card comes out, it could be either a personality trait or it could be, a person. I feel this is a person. I feel that this is the person that's going to come in and grid my crystals to either close. I have made a grid with crystals to either close and move into different area. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Because this here is the energy. This is the guy that's going to come in and go, he's going to cut through all of the paperwork, because paperwork, this is communication as well, you know. This is yeah, this is the guy that's coming through to kind of end it all. But this could be you as well. This could be you going, you know what, I'm out, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to communicate with everybody, because this is a communication card. This is the King of Communication. This is Libra, Gemini, and Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. So it's like yeah, it's all the, you know, the thinking and the energy, but this is also the guy who is in charge and in control of everything. So it's you know, the downside and the shadow side to this person. If this is not you and this is someone who's in charge of your business, or your rent, or the, you know, the financial aspects, you know, this person is 2-3 steps in front of you already, okay? And oh, I'm feeling my left hand knee around this. So yeah, this is like, you know, so you're here, this person is 4 steps in front of you, and they're already taking charge and getting things, you know, actioning and moving, okay? This kind of feels like this person is a little bit domineering. This person is, I don't want to say bullying, but the energy does feel quite heavy around this King of Swords, like for you, for this situation, okay? So you're not going to win an argument with this person. You're not going to win a fight with this person. This person is logical, they're intellectual, and they love to argue. They love to be right. They love to be proven right. They love to, yeah, they're in their element. They're in their element, and they won't listen to a word you have to say. This person around you won't. Okay, Jody? So, probably not what you wanted to hear. I'm wondering who this King of Swords is, to be honest. If we had longer, I'd go deep into that, but I want to move through and read some other more people. But you can course correct. You can always course correct, guys. The future is fluid. Can someone give me the time, please? I wonder how long I've been up. I forgot to bring my watch. Okay, so Helen Shayna Sweets. Yes, please. Do you have any guidance for me? Are you still here, Helen? Feel free to give feedback in the comments. Can we have some hearts for Jody, please? Hearts for Jody, and some good vibes for Jody and for her business, please. For her next best move. Give us some hearts, give us some love. We want some love in the house for Jody. Oh, Jode, look at all those hearts. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Thank you, guys. Oh, I love you all, and I love this group. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Because we're a community here, and we're here to uplift. We're here to support, and we're here to be there for each other, okay? So give us some love. Oh, and I'm feeling into, was this you that I was picking that up on here? Because I'm feeling right into you, that sharp pain there, Jody. I'm feeling sharp pain around that left-hand ovary. So that just could be that, you know, that lack of birthing something new, that stagnant, stuck energy around your intuition, around birthing something new. And I'm releasing that for you now, removing and releasing that block. Okay, Helen. Do you guys want to tell me what the time is? Okay, 55 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to do one more, and then we're going to do a group card. I don't know how strict Sarah is on being on here for just an hour. I'll have to check in with that later. That my show, I'm assuming there's no one after me, but I'm just going to check in for next week and just see how strict we are on the timing, and if I'm allowed to run over it all, because I would love to stay up in here with you guys for a bit longer, but that's not up to me. Helen Shayna Sweets, do you have any guidance for me at this time? Oh, Helen, I'm feeling some pain in your right elbow. I'm feeling pain in your right elbow. Kind of like that tennis elbow vibe. That RSI, there's some, oh, yeah, that actually feels really tender. What have you been doing with, oh, Layla, you're gorgeous. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm feeling into this right here, this joint here. Feels like your joints might need a little bit of, like, I'm obviously not a doctor, so take whatever I'm saying with a grain of salt, but I'm feeling your knee on your left-hand side as well. Oh, thank you for joining me, Mary. Thank you for joining me, love and light. I'm feeling you're going to have some issues with your joints as you get older. So I'm not sure if you're taking anything like turmeric or fish oil or glucosamine, but I would start to take some stuff for your joints. Your connective tissue feels a little bit dry, to be honest. It feels like you need to, I'd be looking at yin yoga for you. I do online yin yoga on Wednesday nights, donation based, $2, $10, whatever you can afford. Hit me up if that's something that you'd be interested in. But you're definitely feeling into your joints, and I definitely feel that there is, they're not as lubricated as they could be. They're feeling a little bit, I'm feeling a little bit dry. Helen Shayna Sweets. So again, general questions give you general answers. More specific questions give you more specific answers. This will be my last reading, and then guys, I'm going to do a group card for you all. This says 55 minutes, but yeah, that's right. Yep. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Helen. Look at you. You're here with the King of Cups, my love. You are the intuitive one. Look at you go, girl. This is the intuitive, one of the intuitive cards of the deck. Like next to, we've got, what do we got? The High Priestess. King of Cups, babe. You're up there. You're up there. Pisces energy. Cancer energy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Scorpio. You are intuitive. And I'm looking and I'm feeling into all this yellow energy around you. You can be a little bit stern. You can sometimes get a little bit stuck in your own ways as I'm feeling and looking into your energy. And you do kind of, as intuitive as you are, because I do feel that you are quite intuitive. I feel like you're an empath. Are you aware that you're very sensitive to your environment? Like you pick up on stuff around you quite easily. Like me, I've got a Cancer in Moon, and I'm also a physical empath. So I'm like, fuck me, I can hardly even leave the house. Honestly, excuse my language. It's like you're not like that, but you definitely get influenced by your external environment. That in turn then it affects your internal environment. So you are very intuitive. You're you're an empath. And you are, I feel like you're going through a spiritual, like an awakening, or I feel like there's some processes going on in your life, Helen, that are creating some sort of metaphysical, birthing of something, because I'm constantly being drawn into the yellow here. When I read the cards, whoever I'm reading for, that energy, I'll get drawn into different aspects and areas of the card, and as I connect it, I'll get drawn to a different area, and then that comes up. SS1, my friend know this. I don't know what that means. I do feel that you are very intuitive, but again, I'm feeling into your physical body. So this is, I feel like you're being told to use your intuition and to, feel into your body. I keep getting told this, she says. And Jessica says, I feel like this could be me. Yep, yeah, it could definitely be you. You feel very grounded though, Helen. I'm feeling into the concrete. But there needs to be a bit more movement, okay? There needs to be a bit more getting up and moving. And I'm tapping and touching my right hand ankle on the inside as I'm reading you. So every time I move, everything I do when I'm in someone's energy, there's a reason that I'm doing that. So that does kind of feel into, just watch your ankles and watch your... the energy on the inside of that right hand ankle. And I'm also connecting into your dad's energy here as well. So I'm wondering what the relationship is like with your dad at the moment. Like what's going on with your father? And I feel like I'm really tapping into that. It feels really kind of annoying. So is he like, I don't know if he's annoying or not, or if he's kind of just like, yeah, what's going on with your dad? Because I'm also drawn now, as I'm connecting into that, I'm drawn into the red. And that tells me it's about passion, yep. But for you, I'm touching my ankle, I'm drawn into the red, I'm drawn into your base, I'm looking at your childhood. I'm on the right-hand side, so I'm feeling into the energy of your dad. Okay, Helen, so even if you're not making that connection now, and this is for the collective, because I'm channeling now, if I'm bringing something up for you and you're like, nah, which isn't really happening, but if it did, it's like, okay, it's not dropping now, but it's coming from subconscious into your conscious awareness, so then it'll drop in maybe a day, in a few days, in a couple of weeks, and you'll be like, that's what Jess meant. That's what she's talking about. Okay, so if this isn't resonating with you now, your spirits, your guides, my guides, they just want you to know that there's something going on around your energy with your dad, that maybe, you know, maybe if you haven't spoken to him for a while, or, you know, there's something there, that energy there that, you know, for that to be brought into your awareness. Okay, the second card is the World, and it's upside down. Okay, so this is, the World is like the end of the journey. It's like, you know, you've come full spectrum. Yeah, she says it's the perfect card for me regarding my dad. 10 years he's passed. Okay, so this is the World upside down. See the grounding there, and that go with the flow. So sorry to hear about your dad, but this makes perfect sense. And it's kind of like, so he's wanting to be acknowledged. He's wanting you to open back up that clear line of communication, because as I look at this card, I really am drawn into the infinity symbol. And of course that is to go with the flow, but to me that feels like, you know, the divine connection from above. And I'm feeling right into, I'm getting goosebumps then, so that's when my guides are going, yeah, tick, 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 tick. And actually it's really beautiful. I'm seeing into the clouds as well. So this is kind of just like, you know, your dad's wanting you to acknowledge him, to open up those clear lines of communication, because he is around you. Look out for like flickering lights. Do you notice that there's electrical disturbances? Because I feel like he tries to communicate with you and get your attention through maybe flickering lights. When people come through for me, they let me know that they're trying to get their loved one's attention through many different ways. Okay, so it's not always through flickering lights. So I want you to know that. I just got goosebumps too, yeah. So pay attention to when lights are flickering, and also open up that clear line of communication. Like, your dad's been passed for quite a while now, so he'll be a really great communicator. When energies pass over early on, they can sometimes struggle with how to communicate and get their message through. So he'd be a great communicator. I feel like he really, 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 really wants to communicate with you. Excuse me, I just dropped some cards. So allow yourself to be open to, there it is, to feeling into that communication. And there he is, the King of Wands. Oh, I love that he's come out for you. Passion, excitement. He was kind of in his domain. I wonder if he was a lover of animals, fire energy. I feel like, you know, he was quite a fiery person, quite argumentative. Do you know the booming voice? Was there something about him that was quite, it's interesting, he's got that kind of, I don't feel like he was Italian, but he's got that kind of, you know, like that Italian energy of that, you know, larger than life energy. He was a very passionate man, but down to earth, right? Kind of like a traditional kind of guy. But very, very heartfelt, very, very heart-centered. But I don't feel like he was a very good emotional communicator. I don't feel like he was always able to communicate everything as well as he would have wanted to. But, you know, obviously he loved you quite a lot and wants you to know that he is there with you and he is always around you. So just open up those clear lines of communication. Wondering if he had issues with his knee on the left-hand side when he passed, or if he had issues with... he was very swag. That looks like swag, doesn't it? Look at that. That Leo energy right there, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very creative man as well, actually. I feel like he could have expressed or dove into the creativity and the side of his creativity a lot more. But yeah, very passionate man. Was he a bit of a ladies' man? Because he feels like, this energy feels to me like he was kind of a bit of a ladies' man. My heart is beating. It sounds like my dad. Oh, Helen. And this is the thing. It's like, you know, connecting into the collective. I do feel like, yeah, a bit of a ladies' man. And I can feel that swagger for sure. Beautiful, Helen. And how wonderful that your dad came through. Who's the B word around you? Okay, there's a B energy around you as well. A male energy with a B. Oh, Helen. Now, Helen, lean into that. Lean into that, okay? So, guys, if this is resonating with any of you, lean into it. Lean into it. Open up those clear lines of communication. Okay, I've got a minute left. I'm going to do a card for the group. Okay, so everybody, I'm going to do a beautiful card of Whispers of Healing. And this was gifted to me by one of my very close girlfriends. Oh, goosebumps, goosebumps, goosebumps. Made my dad. Oh. Oh, guys, I'm feeling the emotions in the group now. I'm feeling all that heart. Come on, guys, let's have lots of hearts here. Let's have lots of hearts. Let's have lots of hearts for the group. Let's feel into that beautiful heart energy. We've got a lot of loved ones that have passed away, a lot of loved ones that we're feeling and connecting into. So come on, don't be shy. So let's close our eyes as we're given. Let's do the hearts first. Lots of hearts, lots of love in the group tonight. Oh, I love this group. I love you guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So closing your eyes now. Breathing into your body. And I'm going to read this card from the book. Oh, look at all those hearts. Whoa, beautiful. Okay, forward movement. Oh, wow, beautiful hearts. Oh, and hearts for this. Look at that. Can you guys see this card? Forward movement. Look at the butterflies. As we're talking about loved ones passed over. Butterflies is one of the ways, one of the obvious and distinct ways that your loved ones will try to connect with you, and so they'll come through it with butterflies. And also, particularly, there's a lot of blue butterflies that come through from above. Butterflies and dragonflies are one of Spirit's way of saying, I'm around you and I'm connecting to you. It's not always a physical butterfly. It can be a butterfly on a book or a TV, on a bumper sticker. So open yourself up to feel and see into the synchronicities, but not always how you think that they're going to come through, okay? So, you know, you'll be walking down the street and there'll be like a little kid will walk past and there'll be a butterfly hanging off their backpack, or a car will go past and there'll be a butterfly sticker on the windscreen wiper. You'll open a book and there's a butterfly. Okay, so be open to the synchronicities that Spirit are gifting you, okay? And ask your fathers, ask your loved ones, your ones that are departed. Say, oh, Helen says, I love butterflies, they're my sign. Say, give me a sign. Let me see a blue butterfly. Let me see, like, put it out there. Put it out there for your loved ones to bring through messages for you, or to let them know that they're around you and that they're thinking of you. They love you. They want you to acknowledge them. Okay, here we go, guys. Nothing ever stays the same. Life is a constant, let me put that there. Life is a constant state of change. This is an undeniable law of nature. You may feel you are in the middle of challenging circumstances. Take heart and trust things are already changing for the better. Things are moving even though you cannot see it happening. Change comes in many ways. Some changes are quick, while others are gradual. Once you agree to change and give up your resolve to resist, you can access whatever is heading your way. The change that is coming into your life may concern your health. It may herald a change in a relationship. It may be something else entirely. Isn't this like really the collective of the readings today? Unbelievable. However it manifests, there is a positive energy in the change. It is going to take place. You're being asked to trust and keep your heart open to whatever comes your way. Butterflies tow a fairy sitting in a rose carriage even. The rose indicates balance and faith. The butterfly signifies change, but also grace and soul connection. Soul connection, guys. The fairy is being moved over a beautiful landscape. The various hues in this artwork represent the different chakras. The purple represents the crown, the blue, the throat, the pink is the ear chakra, yellow, solar plexus. So if your eye is drawn to a specific color, it may indicate a chakra that needs balancing. Ultimately, the place you are moving towards is better than the place you're currently in. So notice where you're drawn in this card. I love that. So there's opportunities for growth and healing, even in this final card. I'm really drawn to the purple, to the third eye chakra. But maybe you might be drawn to growth here, to the heart. Maybe you might be drawn to the crown. Solar plexus, where are you drawn? Beautiful. Actually, I'd love to do some intuitive exercises on here one day as well. Okay, guys, so that is me. I've run, have I run over? Ah, shivers, I've run 10 minutes over. Okay, guys, I better go. Thank you so much for spending your evening with me. I can't wait to jump on and join you guys at the same time next week. Head to my socials or my website, www.theenergymuse.com.au. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay safe, and I love you. Namaste.